Hey guys, Ron from Ronald Rohde Law, and today in this quick video, we're going to walk through a sales survey from the Cooke County Appraiser. So if you own commercial property in Cooke County and you recently received this form, watch this video to find out whether you need to fill out this very important form. Hey guys, Ron from Ronald Rohde Law, and we're a commercial real estate firm based in Dallas that helps people acquire and manage leasing for all sorts of triple net and multifamily properties located throughout the DFW Metroplex, including Cooke County. So let's take a look. Maybe you just acquired a property and you received this very official looking form. It's called the sales survey. It comes from the Cooke County Appraisal District. Again, for my client's sake, I've redacted a lot of this information, but it does look pretty official. They have a lot of information about your property. Most of it is public knowledge. And so that is, I think, the biggest question that I get from clients is, do I have to fill this out? Is it required? It is coming from a government, and so it is legitimate in that sense. But let's get into it. Dear property owner, the appraisal district is a government entity. They have the difficult job of appraising above property at market values. Basically, they're asking you as the property owner to help them do their job for them. They have a questionnaire about the sale of the property. It would be greatly appreciated. Appreciated, but not required, not legally mandated. So they've estimated the value. You can protest that value, absolutely, but let's get into the meat of it. Date of purchase, sale price, excluding closing and financing costs. How was this financed? FHA, VA, assumption, bank, cash, seller financing. That's a good indicator there. If financed, what's your down payment? What's your interest rate? How many years did you finance it? Number of days on the market. That's kind of a new one. I usually don't see that question. The seller is not, the buyer of a property is not really going to know how long it's been on the market. Is it a rental property? Yes, no, and wow, they're asking for the rent amount. That's a very invasive question. What buildings or structures? Garage, mobile home, commercial, building constructed. Do you own any adjacent? This is really invasive. I'd be shocked if people fill this out. Do you own any adjacent properties? I see zero relevance to the answer to that question and any interest in the taxpayer or a legal obligation, or even just an ethical or moral obligation to answer that question. Why does it matter to the county appraiser for one property whether you as an owner own any adjacent properties? This is just government overreach for sure. Was this purchased from a relative or friend? That one is actually kind of interesting. They may use that data and charge you with a higher market assessed value. If you check the yes box, they're going to accuse you of not getting an arm's length deal. I see a lot of pitfalls for this. There's really no upside to answering any of these questions. The main question that I do get from my clients is, well, if there's no legal duty, can I put a lower sales price? And the answer is, I probably wouldn't recommend it. It's not going to help you. They're certainly not going to look at an answer and rely on that data to assess you at your stated value. Certainly, if they assess you higher than your purchase price, you can present the PSA and argue for a lower assessed value, and you'll usually win those battles for property tax assessments. But it's a good question. Did this purchase include any personal property? Because they want to deduct that or separate it out from the business property taxation unit, which is separate than the real property taxation. A list of personal property. I paid blah for the land and I paid blah for the personal buildings. And they want your signature, and that's where I would not recommend that my client put a number that is, say, 50 or even 75% of their actual purchase price. There's really no upside, and they could ding you for some type of fraudulent representation because they are a government agency. Again, no upside. Take this letter, throw it in the trash, and continue on with your day. So that's it. Smash the like button and subscribe for more commercial real estate content. We'll see you next time.